Existence is unity.
Be intoxicated.
Stand still.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Sink with me.
Relax.
In the abyss's revels, your cries rise.
Eternal.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Be intoxicated.
Stand still.
Existence is unity. All will be swept away by the wind.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Relax.
Hi. Miss me yet? I'm just messing with you.
Executing protocol for formatting progress. 0.015%.
And it looks like it'll also be the last.
Something's wrong. Could she be a Cyrene from the past?
Formatting progress.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be...
Formatting progress.
Where should I start this time? There. Shall we start the Helcolithist sage Midamos and the King's Aegis Anaxa?
Formatting complete.
What? Did you hear that? She just said... This is obviously not the history we know. Cyrene...
Ubris 504. Downloaded.
As expected, the data stream flew into the crystal in the middle.
The world never learned how Saridra rewrote the law, but I believe it was Amphoreus' decisive move against destiny. 30 million departures. 30 million shatterings. And the beginning of 30 million flame chase journeys. Fate.
Uplotis 405. Downloaded.
This world is so desolate. What exactly is it?
You must be very familiar with the story of time now. So why don't we leave some pages for the heroes instead?
India 093. Downloaded. Scopeo 365. Downloaded. Branch number 1. Archiving. Object recurrence number 335503337. Progress 13.131%.
There's a notch in the
Branch number 1. Archived. Encapsulating encryption key.
I see. This As I've Written book is a data terminal that has been modified by the Remembrance. It might have looked like Cyrene was reading a story, but she was actually carrying out a data transfer. It's probably the entity deep within this tomb. No wonder these facilities are reacting to it. But Cyrene could never have known about the truth regarding the scepter. Xandar likely has nothing to do with this tomb. Do you remember?
Yeah. So, and the god behind Orynyx, but
It's no secret that we still... Hey, be careful. Evernight's eyes are everywhere. Don't get too far from me. The chronocognitive anchor will protect us. What is this? It's hard to believe. It's so many countless storage arrays.
look, what a magnificent sight. Even this classical world contains a futuristic palace like this. Would ID Silicii end up looking like this after a few thousand years?
Executing protocol. Format object. Formatting progress.
It's always so on time. It's okay, I get it. It's just trying to remind me how precious time is. I want to share a story with you this time. I saw a little nymph on my way here. It was incredible. I forgot all my pains at that moment and just stared at it in a trance. I wonder, did every Cyrene in the past, would they also have recorded that scene into the Eternal Saga? So, could you give me more time, please? I want to leave behind more memories for the future.
Formatting complete.
As I expected. The answer is the Remembrance. An Eon appearing in her dreams, 3 paths intertwining in Amphoreus, and the Garden trying to infiltrate this world at all costs. I have reasons to suspect that Foolie's gaze once swept over this world, and that Cyrene basked in that divine gaze. Humanity cannot judge eons based on our own common knowledge. The Remembrance has always been an observer of the universe, ever since their birth. That's to be expected. The various factions are only followers of their eons, but there's still something I don't understand. According to Black Swan, the Garden is internally fractured, and there is a party that craves the memory of an eon's fall. They would do anything to achieve that goal. Yet, I feel as though those memo snatchers didn't try to stop us at all. Instead, it feels like they were trying to cover something up. Most of the time, a gaze is simply a natural phenomenon. I know what you're thinking. That theoretical emanator of remembrance remains a mystery. But now, I'm leaning towards the idea that what the garden's mirror reflected... Yes, we're thinking the same thing. Legend says that Fuli sits in meditation in the Anasrava Pure Land. If this sealed-off world is also within their gaze, then it's not too big of a stretch to surmise that they need a mechanism to save these incredible amounts of memories. This mechanism was previously the Time Titan and their demigod. But after Amphoreus entered an endless loop... It's that ceremonial blade.
Now, I can say with certainty. Time is the page on which that Aeon records Amphoreus. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, and it will be a glance that spans time and space.
The ceremonial blade killed Cyrene at the start of every recurrence. That's how the memories of Amphoreus transcended the loop and were continuously stored, while the scepter had to revert its progress over and over again because of loss in its logic. Fuli's blessing will not disappear as long as this process keeps going.
I knew their gaze never left. As long as I record every page of this story and tell it to you, Amphoreus won't be forgotten.
Cyrene encountered the Aeon's gaze and regarded them as the hope to continue her world. As to why she insisted on keeping her human form and offering the memories through reading a story, it might have been the only way for her to maintain her sense of humanity, even though everything was just her wishful thinking. Right. Based on the runes on the floor, the encryption key from earlier should be used here. There are 3 keys in total. We're 1/3 of the way through. I'll leave it to you.
You never say anything, but I know you're listening. Every story I've told is like a little key that opened a door in your heart, no?
The path has appeared. Go!
Then, the sky sent down rainbows and showed the world a gentle smile. Once again, Castorus offered her final embrace to death. And from then on, she started another lonesome watch. How wonderful would it be for someone to give her a real hug?
Epik 216 downloaded.
A devious cat.
The hand of Zagreus. Seems like we'll need it here. Maybe the rune will only be completed after the modules are inserted into the slot.
Vortex 945 downloaded.
Midamos's road of strife once again reached its glorious and lonely end. As always.
Access denied.
We were denied access. Member fight is unavoidable. Come.
Warning. Illegal operations detected. Warning. Illegal operations detected.
Stand still.
All in. Relax. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
All will be swept away by the wind.
No dirty tricks, Lily. Watch your head.
Stand still.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
All in. On the still waters of oblivion.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Eternal.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Relax. Destined for oblivion.
Life. A true marvel.
Polemos 600. Down Eleos 252 downloaded. Branch number 2 archiving. Object recurrence number 3355037. Progress 31.313%.
Nice. Let's go encapsulate the encryption key.
Branch number 2 archived. Encapsulating encryption key.
I've been wondering, could all the memories we've encountered on the way be Evernight's traps? But I can't think of a good reason for her to do that. I can only surmise that she's either still... Let's go back and use the encryption key to open a new path.
They call this a puzzle?
Go upload the encryption key, just like...
What could be behind this door? Glittering crystals?
The third encryption key belongs to the ocean. Let's get going.
A simple solution. And that's all it takes.
No memories appeared this time. It's a huge fan. Use the chrono vessel over there to stop it.
In the end, the fish returns to the ocean, her home where there was nothing left. For the sake of the future, she guarded the vortex at the end of the deep sea until the very last moment.
She's over there. Cyrene.
Anaxagoras once again completed the proof with his life. His answer was so complete. All he was...
Schema 720. Downloaded.
World-bearing. This divine authority is so heavy that I do not know how I can even tell its story.
Nikos 496. Downloaded.
Romance in warm gold.
The rune's on the fan. We need to use the chrono vessel to stop it first.
Carlos 618. Downloaded. Aporia 432. Downloaded. Branch number 3. Archiving. Object recurrence number 3.
That's the last encryption key. Take it with you.
Branch number 3. Archived. Encapsulating encryption key. Encryption key encapsulation complete.
It's time to go back and activate the system in the... The third encryption. I pray that you can dispel all the...
Someone once told the very first me that I bid farewell to this beautiful world so that we can reunite in your memories in the way I want. You will see the footprints I left behind in the ripples of past reverie. I have never had any other fate beyond this memory. So please remember me with love, like that eternal footnote in all the faded sagas. Now, open this book. I'll be waiting for you in the past.
Operation authorized. Protocol name Illusion. Welcome to the Demiurge Matrix.
The listener lies behind this door. She gave everything to record all the forgotten recurrences. Look. That symbol at the end of the room.
It belongs. Those who are lost remain lost, while those who have met will meet again. What a touching scene. the deepest place in this world is exactly the ideal location for the Trailblazers to reunite.
You're not the one we want to reunite with, Evernight. But you'd better explain everything to us. This tomb and the 13th Titan. Tell us everything you know.
You're too on edge, Dan Hung. I've always been honest with the two of you. Before we talk about Amphoreus' destiny, why don't we lay aside our differences and take a moment together to mourn for the cruel truth?
Truth?
So you still haven't figured it out. Take another moment to look around. What a good question that is. Because there's absolutely nothing here. Except a cold, empty void.
You mean... Cyrene was deceived?
Indeed. Fu Li planted a false hope in her heart, making her believe that she was special, and that Amphoreus still had a chance. Then, that poor girl walked into the Great Tomb, over and over again, and willingly offered herself to the remembrance.
Why did they do that?
Did you really think they would just save this crumbling world? In the way Cyrene was praying for? Don't be naive, Memo Keeper. In this game between gods, the Remembrance chose to stand with the destruction.
Given your evident hostility towards the garden, I find it hard to take anything you say at face value.
Aren't the Memo Snatchers' activities enough evidence? They did everything they could to help Iron Tomb reach completion. And it wasn't just to obtain some fanciful memories. Let me tell you the real reason. Iron Tomb is a perfect arc. If a seed can be planted within, then the moment the Lord Ravager blows the erudition to pieces, the remembrance will be spread to every corner of the cosmos. That masterless path will be equally split between two eons. Fu Li will devour the erudition. Do you understand now? The war among eons started long ago. Fu Li did not glance this way to save Amphoreus. They will drain this world dry and turn it into a most poignant and tragic poem. But fortunately, that girl's sacrifices won't be wasted. I will give her another possibility. I promised him that I would recreate the cause and effect of this world, and form a flawless Amphoreus. But the only way for a world that can't be turned back to be considered flawless is to burn it with a raging fire until nothing remains.
You plan to destroy all the memories Cyrene has ever recorded?
That's right. I'll set fire to all the stories, all the emotions, all the futility. I'll turn the garden's conspiracy to dust. Setting fire to this much material will be enough to completely annihilate the scepter's operating logic. Iron Tomb will lose the soil upon which it grows, and Amphoreus will be truly set free.
The freedom you speak of is no different from destruction. Everything this world ever was will disappear from the extrapolations, never to be regained. That would also include your memories, by the way.
That's right. That's why I needed your help. little bird. The more we walked together, the more I was convinced that you have a beautiful Dharmakaya. It fits me very much.
So that's why you took me here. Your true form is a bottomless obsession.
Smart girl. You haven't disappointed me. This avatar is but a shadow cast by the candlelight. Discarding it invokes no feelings within me. What I must preserve is only my wish. To kill the path of remembrance. March 7th will not find peace, as long as they and their fanatical henchmen exist. The road ahead is still long, and she needs a guardian to stand by her side. You are my best choice.
Allow me to refuse. That duty seems far too heavy.
Resistance is pointless, my darling birdie. I will personally plant myself into your heart. And once I've calmed down those two, I will head into reality and find the true you.
So, that wasn't enough to fool you.
A genius's mirror trick and a protective mechanism of the erudition. Is that right? Those layers of security do make things a little difficult.
But unfortunately, those two nameless are already right outside the door. Your plan is about to encounter a few mishaps. Until we meet again, Miss Evernight.
Will you still not stand with me, my companions? We'll save the beautiful cosmos, and we won't leave even a single scar behind. Don't get caught up in your emotions, my dear. The hero's journey in this world is just a narrative embellished with memories. Its essence is nothing but a string of zeros and ones. For your own sake, and for the sake of March 7th, I think my choice is a very reasonable one. Come. I hold the core flame of world-bearing. Just fall asleep, and we'll save the cosmos.
If you honestly thought we would agree with you, that just proves you don't understand March 7th at all.
Seems like I really can't get along with people like you do. But in order to make sure you can still embrace tomorrow and continue this carefree journey, some memories must be set on fire as the sacrifice.
What can change a person's nature? Is it memories? Unfortunately, the result is just the opposite. If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. Only through abandonment and oblivion can souls walk from emptiness towards rebirth.
Sure, I'll play.
Relax. Another journey begins.
The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Stand still. Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Watch your head.
Good times, never left. Time to say bye. Boom.
Stand still.
There's more to life.
That's half the work.
Every petal in
All will be swept away by the wind.
Destined for oblivion.
may as well kill them all. Eternal.
Relax. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Stand still.
You need to arm yourself.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Relax.
Stand still.
Every petal in my...
All will be swept away by the wind.
It's on me.
Say bye to breathing.
Some value are eternal.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Relax. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom. Destined for oblivion.
Stand still.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
It's time to end this. Return March 7th to us, and end this pointless conflict.
Don't get the wrong idea. The encryption key written by those geniuses is already invalid. How about we play a game, dear? Don't worry, it won't take long. It's a simple multi-choice question. I understand it's too difficult for you to treat the Chrysosairs as extrapolated data. Now, on the one side, or on the other side, those who are to be, tell me. You're right. This choice is meaningless and unimportant. Is the number of people making that choice. I've just posed the same question to Don Hung. Now.
Wait!
Cyrene?
Another damsel in distress rescue?
Still think you can do something? What weapons do you have to stand against me?
Don't underestimate me. Besides my charm and eloquence, I can stir up ripples of past reverie.
What?
We don't have time for endless chatter at crucial moments like this. Quick, friend! Take this! Take the shot! I can't... Make sure you get the focus right! No time to explain! Quick! Well done, friend! Now leave the rest to us.
This is a light cone made from someone's memories. Oh, and there's a harmony entwined with it. Looks like someone's been busy behind my back. We meet again, naive me.
I know you mean that as a compliment, but as for the word naive, I think I'll give you that one back.
Welcome to Ides Elysiae, a small village shrouded by the veil of Evernight. Now, this memory will also belong to you. Let's give you a taste of your own medicine.
Quite perceptive little memo sprite. But so, tell me, what...
I really didn't think that this other me would be this strong, but at least when it comes to brains, I've still got the edge.
Oh, in that split second when we switched bodies, you hid yourself within the Titan's veil.
Huh? You got it already? But my plan was super thought out. I know those two better than anyone. A promise is a promise for them. They never go back on their word.
History books, diaries, and photo stones are all perfect catalysts for memories.
That's right. So when I hear him press the shutter, even if there's just a tiny bit of my consciousness left, I'd whoosh right into the camera.
But if you put it like that, aren't you leaving a lot to chance?
No way. He will definitely be snapping away all over Amphoreus because he promised me to take photos. I'm guaranteed to run into him, eventually.
True, you really know him well. Miss Evernight, let's be real. My amateur skills aren't enough to keep someone like you contained. But if March 7th were here, that would be a different story. Because there's no way for you to ignore her, right?
Fine. Lay it on me then. After going on such a long detour, what exactly do you want to do now?
First, I want to thank you for protecting him and Don Hung. But what you did later went way too far. So, while there's still time, I've got to make you change your mind.
There is something that truly puzzles me. How did you find yourself again? After giving up all your memories and becoming an empty soul.
Looks like you aren't so omnipotent or omniscient after all, huh? The answer is simple. I have been dozing inside the camera all along, and I accompanied him during his entire journey. So, when he told Cyrene in this cycle about his interstellar travels, those memories of journeying with the Express entered my mind as well. I may still be far from the complete March 7th, but these memories were more than enough to fight you.
So, you know what led up to this. Go ahead. Tell me. Let's hear why you're so confident you can sway me.
Why? Even through a camera.
Same old topic. The weights on each side of the scale are far too unequal.
Well, take a step back. Before we ask this question, have you ever really thought about it? If the cosmos, but the truth is, we're just a bunch of nameless, even with everyone calling him Deliverer. I believe that he hasn't forgotten that the meaning of Trailblaze is to explore, understand, establish, and connect. So don't try to guilt trip me with stuff like necessary sacrifices. The Express crew is immune to these baseless accusations. Besides, and this is just an example, if Madame Herta wanted to, she could have whipped out her imaginary weapon any time and blasted this scepter to bits. Because, according to your logic, the lives of a few nameless are nothing compared to a Lord Ravager's potential threat. But that's not what a weakness. in the shape of me. You've got such incredible powers, but you still kept your promise to me. That only means the sole motivation behind everything you do was just so I can keep traveling.
You're not as naive as you seem, are you?
In that case, I can prove it to you. I won't answer for someone else, but for myself. Here, hold this.
An empty spirit.
If you want to seriously think about it, its memories are all drawn from the camera's photos. While I was awake, you were always sleeping. So talking about this probably doesn't feel real to you. So, why don't I walk you—
The spirit turned into a journal?
Yep. That's what memories are. You don't know where they are, and you don't are guaranteed to appear again.
So, how was your first Trailblaze journey?
It was very fun.
We should still be careful in the future.
Oh, come on, Don Hung. We're here to celebrate for him tonight. Don't listen to him. Listen, I am practically a Trailblaze expert. Stick with me, and you'll be just fine.
You call this trip fine?
Well, that's because we could only find 700-year-old guides online.
So, you've been to a lot of places before?
You bet. Capital of Passion, Calcis, Tychean. If I count on my hand, it looks like this is my 6th stop. All my souvenirs are in my room, but they're just a bit of a mess right now. Oh, look at this. A Bellabogian notebook. She prepared quite a few gifts for us. Raw Geomarrow, Supreme Guardian medals.
What's so special about it?
The previous Trailblaze missions were all on super high-tech worlds. Eurillo is completely different. Watching people record their lives with pen and paper, I finally understood why some still cherish writing journals by hand.
It's just like calligraphy. Those deep emotions buried in human hearts can...
Back then, I was only half joking. I never thought I'd actually miss out. Those 97 days alone had me on edge. I honestly thought that was gonna be it for me. Thankfully, with my quick thinking and sharp planning, I managed to keep up with those two.
By hiding in the camera.
So what? That's still trailblazing. The camera is my true form. That might have been a joke, but it came true this time. Well, yeah, it was super inconvenient. I couldn't help them when they were in, but I stuck with them all the way. Together with them, I got to know this beautiful yet dying world. I met new companions, then bid them farewell. I inherited everyone's determination, carrying it forward into the future they fought for, until my destiny becomes one with this world's. Only then can I pen the name, March 7th, into this hero's journey called Amphoreus.
Looks like our trailblaze in Amphoreus is coming to an end.
While we still have time, shall we pick out some material? No way we're skipping this one.
Huh? When did you take this? Wasn't the storage card full?
I still have my phone. Scared now? Don Hung, the seal head. The first seed competitor with the ghost seal in the super duper fun seal slammers.
I'm against including this photo, but suit yourself. I just think that a travel journal should mainly focus on documenting local customs and culture. Akama, Castrum Krumnos, the Grove. These shots are all pretty great. I have to say, your skills are almost on par with March's now.
That's how awesome I am. Oh, right. How about this one? The Veil of Evernight. Ornyx, the Titan lurking behind the mist.
Is that actual mist, or just motion blur from your shaky hands?
Hey, that was a super tense moment. Huh? Did you... hear something?
March 7th? Perhaps the photo captured a trace of time's divine power, which replayed echoes from your memories.
Alright then. If March...
They went back and forth like that. It was like they were arguing about which game to play. How to sneak midnight snacks from the dining car without Pom-Pom noticing. Or who was gonna wash Miss Himeko's coffee cup. Just like every other night on the Express, they've always been by my side.
We can't go back to the past and make better choices.
But at least we can do better in the future.
Isn't that right?
But at least we can do better in the future.
I still remember the day when you first put on these clothes and looked in the mirror. Your eyes were so clear. When all this is over, I hope the mirror can still reflect those same eyes.
You're pretty naive too. But you don't even trust the you reflected in the mirror. And if...
Yes, I get it, March 7th. I only have your memories. And you... have always been the me that I wanted the world to see.
Just hearing those words from you makes me feel super satisfied. Well, I've appealed to your emotions. Could you help us out here?
I'm here. Finally my turn to shine, isn't it? Miss Evernight, that a massive variable has emerged in Amphoreus in this...
Amphoreus is about to be destroyed. There is only one law I want to overturn to aid the final battle of deliverance.
The Imperator added one extra rule to the final Era Nova at the cost of her life. That's how she can ensure Amphoreus doesn't become a sacrifice in the cosmic conflict. Even if this world has to...
Oh, interesting. What does she want to do?
Simple. If any anomaly occurs during the Era Nova process, all foreign elements will be eliminated immediately. Whether it's the Remembrance or the Trailblaze, and the 12 core flames will complete the final Era Nova through the purest form of destruction.
A daring wager indeed.
No. You managed to fool everyone. There's no way she could have known your plan. Modifying this law was just a precaution. But if you insist on doing this right now...
Many thanks, Mr. Sunday. Are they in this memory zone? Yes. Let's go find them. It's unusually quiet here.
March 7th isn't here.
Get ready. We can't give her any chance this time.
3 of a kind.
2 pair.
Ace.
Ace?
March?
Of course it's me. It's been a while.
Welcome home, March.
I'm back. Finally. Finally. I can talk to you all. At last. She has returned to her slumber in the Evernight.
You protected us, March.
I had so many ideas for our reunion. I was gonna sneak up from behind you when you weren't looking, tap you both on the shoulder, and then flick you each on the head, and shout, "What took you so long to find me? Don't you know how to move faster?" You too? If this keeps up, I won't be able to stop crying. I'm just so happy.
We both know that you've been by our side this whole time. This Trailblaze journey wouldn't be complete without you.
We'll not only trailblaze into the future together and save the world, we'll also return to the Express together and head towards our next destination.
After we complete this trailblaze, let's hold hands and head home together.
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. March 7th. When you bid farewell to your past and are born from the 6-phased ice, have you thought about the version of yourself you want to see in the mirror? As of now, I have no intention of making choices for you. You've already decided on your next destination. So, let me exercise oblivion one last time and wipe the name Pure Child of Anasrava from your mind. I am an obsession whose purpose it is to protect you. The only memories I have are yours. Therefore, the only one thing I can be sure of: the Garden of Recollection is your enemy. The Path of Remembrance is far more than what people observe on its surface. And I will not allow you to become this broken conspiracy's next sacrifice. If you ever need me again, feel free to awaken my power. And when the time comes, don't hesitate to devour or burn away anything that stands in your way. Then trailblaze through the darkness in my stead. As always, oblivion shall keep watch over your past, veiled in the hush of the Evernight, silent and serene.
Oh? The chronocognitive anchor readings? They actually pulled it off! Not too shabby at all. They got the first genius, then they put the garden in its place. This chapter in trailblazing history may not be the last of its kind, but it's certainly the first of its kind.
We couldn't have made it this far without the wholehearted support of the two geniuses.
And next, we'll be facing the Lord Ravager as they break free from their shell.
Let me give you a warning. The backdoor screwy setup in the Era Nova system can only get you as far as breaching the core of the scepter, nothing more. As for those nastier malware programs lurking inside Iron Tomb's belly, you'll have to deal with them as they come.
That's more than enough to help us. By the way, how are Mr. Screwlum's preparations coming along?
Oh, give him a bit more time. Those screwheads at the Imperial Advisory Council need to understand what the concept of war means first. The worst case scenario would be them having already dismantled all the fortresses in Screwy's collection while he was away.
Oh, I've heard Mr. Screwlum's fleet includes planet-class mechs. Hyacinth, Poppy, Oleander. Which one will answer the call, I wonder?
You sure know your stuff. I'd rather none of them show up and let my space station save some face.
The memory of this decisive battle is bound to be absolutely magnificent, isn't it? Sorry to keep you waiting, everyone. I also have some news to share. The Xianzhou Alliance has replied that they're willing to offer what modest support they can in the campaign against Iron Tomb.
The Alliance? Not just the Luofu? This is really good news. With this, our odds of victory just went up another notch.
Whether this news is good or bad remains to be seen.
What do you mean?
Something has happened that even General Jing Yuan couldn't understand. He urgently wants me to inform the two geniuses that Amphoreus' causality has vanished from the matrix of Prescience Ultima. This means the instant in Noosa's calculations is drawing closer to this world.
As the Theoros, I have observed. The night has faded away, and what I have created, I will destroy. This starry sky will return to freedom and chaos.
Just confident, aren't you? But from where I stand, it seems you've run out of options. When the Deliverer and his companions fully uncover the secret of the 13th Titan, that is the moment your schemes will come to ruin.
Lord Anexagoras, I have granted access to all records concerning the Demiurge, as per your request. How unfortunate that you'll never admit your own mistakes. Analysis complete. Before I erase you completely, allow me to reveal the truth to you. The Demiurge never existed.
If it never existed, then where did the Nameless Titan's tomb come from?
Isn't that exactly why it's called a tomb? Because it only houses the remains of what? Let me give you an example from a story you're familiar with. A sage from the grove once conducted an experiment. Remarkably, this chimera regrew its skull. But the experiment was over. The sage had assumed the shell would parrot, driven by instincts. The chimera's body.
So that's it. I was stuck in a flawed line of thinking.
You've got it. The 13th Titan never existed. I killed that Titan with my own hands. That life form called Demiurge was excluded from the Yes. Iron Tomb is a headless giant. And to become whole, instinct noose.
Your Titan, the Eon of Erudition. I see. So you were afraid after all. Afraid of history repeating itself. Of losing control over your creation yet again. You had to resort to turning it into a mere puppet.
I shall shackle
God with
my own.
Jadi si paling netral.
Iron will connect to their body, infiltrate their mind, and God, I hear it, the tolling of the doomsday bell. After 13 heartbeats, my first and final thesis shall converge at the end of the universe. As for why I buried the demiurge in a corner of my memory, I simply forgot long ago. Nothing more. Your laughter is but a helpless sigh.
Helpless? What a joke. You merely created a false god. But Amphoreus has long since written deicide into its fate. The final era nova is at hand. Why don't you wait and see? The Deliverer, myself, and this world will together prove that the original Newspore, the ultimate truth, is anything but
See you in the next life, Sage. If there's then, in the name of
All shall bid farewell to one. But this time, it will be the final flame chase journey. The epic with endless cycles is about to end.
The extrapolations of the erudition, the core flames of the destruction, and the Trailblaze will write a new beginning for this world.
Not only that, we'll also carry the history of all 30 million recurrences into the new world with us. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to call it a miracle.
This miracle wasn't created by just one person. Finan would have long been consumed by the core flames. The heroes never yielded and never fell during Amphoreus' 30 million cycles. It was fate that fell instead.
Api ya.
I know you're watching,
Bikin.
aren't you? The original Philia.
Beda motor. Terus gini beda motor loh, Violet.
Weird. I still couldn't recover the memories of these 30 million lives in the end. But that's as losses are a constant on the flume. Love will always exist, right? Let's write an ending, unlike any before.
Season depan loh kan.
Oh gods,
Soalnya selalu ono
Amphoreus has
voice
achieved her
pad,
victory, and the era nova
selalu
of
ono
her
collab.
The radiant soul has arrived, having walked through the bustling nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride into daylight.
Di Jepang ya PUBG global kan. Itu cuman sosmed versi bahasa Jepang.
Amphoreus! I do not call your name suddenly or without cause. I come here to recount history. In this world, they fused burning golden ichor into their bodies. Will destiny remember their names in days to come?
Isn't that gonna be way too many names to remember? 30 million times 1,000? No, wait. Times 1,001. Oh, let's not get hung up on that now. If there are more of us, then there will be more passages in Amphoreus too. Together, let's reach the end of the West
Now, the people of this world will no longer be bound by a single rule, but will make their own laws. Though the Imperator's figure may seem rather small against the stars beyond, cornerstone of the world.
Looks like this will be a feast that never comes to a close. May the fish never leave the ocean. And may the days ahead shine like pearls.
May the gentle sky watch over all beings. There'll be no more distinctions of status or rank. Only you, me, and everyone's shared hopes.
Reason or defects, they will all be sown by my own hands. If there's anything else to say, I urge future scholars not to put me on a pedestal.
May the newborn dawn keep the world's eyes ever bright. Their defiance may be bitter. Romance shall never perish.
In the name of the son of Gorgo, warriors shall fight for strife, not with glory as their end, but to march forward in its light.
Even though death shall eventually separate us, let every embrace we share be without regret.
Why are you guys all so serious? Fine. Then I'll wish for there always to be water in deserts, and gold in fertile soil, and for everything in this mortal realm to be attainable through trickery.
Earth shall protect the past, present, and future, eternally sustaining life.
Is it my turn? Then let time watch over the past and guide us to the future.
Just like the Trailblazers. It isn't like you to be this serious, partner. Are you hesitating about how to carry out the divine authority of world-bearing? Or do you already know the answer in your heart? That's right. Just keep moving forward. In your own way. Bring a true dawn to Amphoreus. Then, in the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Cavalli will never forget this. And now, let us all embark on this final grand journey. Stand with me and become heroes.
Turn over this nearly eternal page. Let the Trailblazers ending unlike any other loss.
In the legend's ending, the world was pure chaos. Then the gods cast down the core flames, and the Titans were born within. The destruction's black tide fell to the ground as Doomsday's distant reckoning resounded. Yet still, there were giants who chased the flames, leading the way in the grand undertaking of Trailblaze. Flow, golden blood, flow. Converge into a boiling river that flows across the divine inscriptions of this world. Aglaya, the chrysalis of gold, you must caress the holy city's web and hearken to the sounds of the stars. There shall be the three-faced goddess traversing through myriad passages, bearing tidings to you from the universe. Anaxagoras of reason has enough knowledge to refute the world, and to stir up a torrent capable of enlightening all. Go seek the holy maiden who severs dawn from dusk, and let the sky become the slumbering cot from which she wakes. Make him return, mighty-most the lance of fury. Pierce the enemy's king with Kremnos' heroic souls. Set her at rest, Cyphera the coin of whimsy. Command the frozen fate to once again flow. And that hand of shadow Castrus, the master of the River of Souls. She has been granted the right to embrace and warm new life, now blossoms at her fingertips. You will hear the chalice of plenty reverberating through eternity. You will see the veil of Evernight visiting before the break of dawn. Until the journey's end, when all beings reach the end of the earth. And the nameless new king ascends the throne alongside countless heroes. To embark on the grand mission of deliverance. I have witnessed the distant past, where the blazing sun once etched the footprints of humanity. The children of humanity known as the Chrysos heirs have restored the gods' core flames and once more upheld the world. Losses are a constant on the flame-chased journey, among which even life itself holds little value. Therefore, we cast even ourselves into the flame, only to inscribe the opening stroke in the poem of creation.
Of course, this will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
Take a rest. It's time for tea and cakes.
Who will be at the mark? The pawn? Who? Even? Who the
in the next
step?
This world
for the
I.
Before arriving,
I'd say this.
Tonight. Between. Oh, that. Heart.
Rather than.
During.
Did you?
There's.
What?
In memory. Playing hype. On the dig. This. For. The visiting little. That big.
Mystery.
Bye.
Then wouldn't the.
I heard. I remember that every morning you. I can't help it.
Pom-pom.
I love.
Looking at it.
So?
Well, memories.
Another the war for a pop. Dog. The and it's this. Yeah, and that. Evernight. So the third. After
you a decree
lost. They the lead. All the world also knows.
In
Record Earth as the giant. But in Mountain Breaker's eyes,
the Count I once and
Inseparable? Will you?
Maybe.
No, but if you.
Sometime in our dark at the some what in on a Memphis the furnace it would
having beheld a sliver in the deep, the ducks from
And
the gold. She and
I
then she said she's the hub for
you must.
Take a rest. It's time for tea and cakes.
Pour me a cup.